Good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to learn about how we're going to manage our assets and how we're going to look after purchase. Then after the asset tracking, or I would say an inventory stock management. For example, the assets are like categorized into two different factors. For example, one asset is regular asset, which we can see, and second is a licensing tangible assets, and second is non-tangible asset, which is a software license, something like that. And one of the major reason of stock and asset management is to keep your stock updated, getting things known, and if the stocks are under very less, for example 2 or 3, we can again reissue and reissue it for the procurement department. So today I have got some templates for you. For example, I have got a very basic layouting. For example, I would say a PO number, that's a purchase order number. Before assigning any of it, we have been assigned for a PO number. For example, I have get it as a our corp KTM PO, that's 2023, that's a 24 number is a PO number. That means, for example, one number PO is a different item, two number different item, 24 number is located for laptop. Dell iPad, I mean that's the rate is 85,000 per unit, and the amount should be equal V to V PO number on. And when is the purchase date, that is already there, and the vendor is already here. And now for example, I have kept it like this. For example, we have purchased 10 items. Under that we have uses 1, and what are the stock remaining, right? Okay, and for the same example, for revolving chair, we have purchased 5 chair, and that's 24,000. That's for Nimar, that's 4 stock. 4 are already used, and 1 is in stock. Then 8 port switch, and the Vidicom switch 3 port, 25,000, 75,000, Network Pro 22 and 1. And in previous video I have told you guys about the laptop allowances that company will be providing. For example, if someone laptop will be using, he or she will be getting an allowance of 1000 rupees as per our previous video. But in here we have kept a laptop. So if the laptop is getting from the our side here, and it is assigned to, for example, Asis Lama, he is ineligible for his laptop allowances. For example, if this is used by Asis Lama, he is inavailable for this one. So we have to make sure the laptop is already used for one, or if in special cases we can provide two, up to two, depends on scenarios and companies different cases. So what I have done is, here is a drop down. Okay, so I have got a drop down of the stock purchase seat, and when I enter the tulip, and that's 1, and the stock will automatically reduction into here. For example, usage is, I'll just keep my formula drop down, that will be easy for us. Now let's see. Vidicom switch is not used, that's 5 stock, and we have our 4 stock right now, and that's you can get this in up to Google Sheets also, so that'll be easy for both of the team members to go through all of it, so that'll be easy. And for basic membranes and to run on how we are gonna manage our purchase order stock, and then after asset tagging, this is the basic layouting. And now let me go for a Vidicom switch as well. For example, network and Vidicom switch, I'll go for a Vidicom switch. Alright, and the Vidicom switch is tagged under Kiran Thapa. Most probably the items could be tagged under branches also. The assets are required for our audit and DDA purposes also. So now you can see here we have purchased 3 stocks. One of them is already used, so 2 of them are new. So I would like to go and get these things under, then what is it? So for example, if we get this thing in report, I'll go into a report also. Okay, now I would say a branch wise, or I will say a brand name. I would say a quantity purchased, then after I would say stock. I would say uses as well. Now for example, who have used my Vidicom, I'll just click here. Now, I have purchased 3 BDCom. One of them is used, 2 are in stock. So this is the sum on how that set is using. For example, these two sum is should be equal to the purchase sum. And this is on how you're gonna manage your stock report. Should be I could go for any of the pivot table analysis. For example, I will just go and add some designs in here, the colorations, and I would definitely love to make it in a pivot chart as well. You can get your stock report as much as easily as you want. So this is on how you're gonna get your stock managed and the reports as well. I hope you like this video. For the more queries, you can just please drop me a comment below, or you can just add a here dot data analysis. That'll be easy. So the stock headcount will be shown there, and the same goes for the data labels, and the same goes for data labels. And I would definitely love to add a trend line as well. So the trend line shows how we're gonna managing our stock and how it has been linear of some of users also. And this is how we're gonna managing stock and asset tagging. And feel free to comment down below if there is something. Thank you.